John here with My Neighbor's Contractor.
And my name is Sean with My Neighbor's Contractor. I want to talk a little bit today about painting and siding. So many of us have a lot of questions in regards to what's the quality of paint we should use, John? How long does the process take? And what type of contractor should we hire? Do we need a specialist? Can we hire a general contractor? Can you go through some of those points for us?
So as far as painting goes, yes, you definitely want to hire a professional. That's one you need an expert. If you're doing interior painting, big fear is he going to prep it right, cover the furniture, cover the floors? Some of the less expensive non-professional firms, it's scary times on those interiors. As far as siding and exterior painting go, you want to use a PPG or a Glidden or a Sherwin-Williams paint. You want it properly prepped, power washed, and caulked, and one coat or two coats is going to be determined by the type of material it is and what color you're putting on there, how much dark color we're over painting, factors like that. But the real important thing to remember about painting and the experts on the painting is the prep side. Everything you paint, if you want it to last, needs to be prepped properly with the right priming. You want to re-nail old siding and drive all those nails in, caulk those nail heads. You want to make sure that the substrate, the entire outside, is power washed and scraped where needed. You want to prime it where it's needed, and then use one of those three products that I suggested, and you're going to get a great paint every time.
What about the process? We have people stop by our house and say that we can do the process all in one day, from prep to caulking and all of the prep work. Can that all be done in one day?
Sean, I basically would answer that, and you get what you pay for. If you want a professional to do it right, you need to take the time. It's not going to be done in one day. Normally we can paint a house in 2 or 3 days. If you're going to power wash it properly, it needs to be power washed and it needs to dry for 24 hours. How is anybody going to power wash your house and then paint it that same day without trapping moisture in your house? Power washing, everybody knows what that is, but it's 3,000 pounds of pressured water on your house, getting the cobwebs off, getting the insect nest off, getting the dirt off. So absolutely not. You get what you pay for. Anybody can tell you can do it in one day. Good luck, and good luck on that warranty too.
What about cost and warranties?
The cost on a paint job differs from the terrain. I mean, if we're putting 40-foot ladders up on the side of Mount Bunnell, or if you got a nice level house, there's a cost difference in just the access and the logistics of it. But every house, it just needs to be bid. There's no way to give you a bid without looking at it. But it's not expensive to paint. It's just not. But you do need a professional.
And the warranties?
Warranty should be 1 year on the workmanship, always minimum, from the labor. So again, when you're paying a contractor his final, wrapping it up, giving him his final check on a paint job, make sure you get 2 warranties. One on labor side, and then the warranties on paint, anywhere from 5 to Super Paint at Sherwin-Williams has 15, 20, 25-year warranties. The problem with some of the warranties on the manufacturers, that paint does last that long, but we're in Texas. A lot of sun and it fades, so you're going to paint more often than the warranties allow.
Right. What about siding? What is the best siding out there in your opinion? What's the process in hiring someone who really knows what they're doing with putting on good siding? And talk to us a little bit about cost.
Well, in my opinion, Sean, the best siding out there is the Hardie products. James Hardie siding. It wasn't around 30 years ago when all these wood sidings and these pressed paper siding were put on our house, and that's why I have so many re-side jobs now. Most of the siding jobs that we do are re-sides. Clients already been in the house 15, 20 years, they want new siding. James Hardie has many different profiles. They have the 4x8 panels, they have all types of lap sidings. The 50-year Hardie siding is, in my opinion, the best siding we've ever had available to the consumer. There is an installation practice that has to be approved by the Hardie people that sell it, and if you don't have a Hardie preferred installer, then you're not going to get the warranty and you're not going to get James Hardie to stand behind it. The cost, the siding that you're replacing on your house is a cheaper product than if you were going to replace it with the same siding today. In other words, if your house is full of cedar siding right now, or you've got plywood, 4x8 sheets of plywood siding, T111 type stuff, the Hardie siding that you can replace it with is not only far superior to it, it's cheaper than trying to replace it with the like kind and quality. Cedar's very expensive. And your warranties on that are going to be at least 1 year from your labor installer, and you're going to get a 50-year warranty on the siding from James Hardie. As far as the cost goes, Sean, you know, the average, if I want to use an average, I'll say the average 2,000 square foot home, 2-car garage, 1 story, with a full paint job with one of those great paint products is going to run you somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000, depending on the layout and depending on the square footage of the actual siding exposed walls.
Okay, and can they get a free bid or an estimate?
All the estimates, bids, consultations, questions, all that type of stuff up front is free, and for anyone you hire, it should be.
Well, I hope this information on painting and siding has been helpful. If you have any questions on painting or siding, certainly give us a call at My Neighbor's Contractor. We'll come out and give you a free bid and help you make the decision. Thanks a lot.